let's go. Yeah. Niggas get punched in the face with some TLC shit on a dead guy. Some TLC shit, cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight.
Alright, yes lads, welcome back to the vlog. It's another week in the life, maybe month in the life. Before we go ahead and go to Tokyo, today we're at the gym, Elite Fit, we're training Cali. Look at the progression. We're outside, we're in Bali Social Club. Haven't hit paddle in a little minute. We just came back from Elite Fit, hit a gym session, having a nice active end to the week. So we're gonna play a bit of paddle. I ain't played in a minute. These guys think I'm shit. Little do they know I'm gonna put my balls in their mouth. And we're gonna go back to the crib. I might get a steak afterwards, and then we've got some trading to do. I bought 5 new Apex accounts, 150. I'm copy trading all of them. I was in profit yesterday. The cameraman's advancing towards me. I don't like it. I'll catch you guys after the paddle cinematics. Run that. Wait, stop coming closer.
No, I don't want to hear it like quickly.
Yeah, I swear this gon' fuck the summer up. Niggas hating on me cause I'm coming up. Fuck you all night, we ain't gon' stop until the sun is up.
As you can see right now, currently running out 1k in profit, just on the price retracing. Yes lads, little vlog update. We're currently out here in a new villa. We just came out here for a little weekend getaway trip. We've got the boys down here, got Sam recording whatever BS he's recording. The lighting might not be great, but this villa is beautiful. We stayed at it before. I'll run some cinematics and stuff in the morning, but right now we're just baking off, we're just chilling. We just had a few drinks, we came back from dinner. So yeah, right now we're just vibing. It's a Sunday night, it's Easter, so happy Easter to anyone. And we'll catch you guys in the morning still. Alright lads, ignore my mental look in here. I'm looking very homeless, need a trim. But it's the boys' final day here in Bali. They're literally leaving, I think in like the next hour. So yeah, wrapping it up, calling it a little trip. It was fun. Man, got any comments for the vlog?
I didn't understand Rawa. Unbelievable.
I'll throw that in there.
I would recommend it if you want to get wham, come to Bali.
Riveting content. Absolutely riveting content. Anyways, these boys are gonna go to the airport, and then I'm heading back home. Need to lock in with work, been lacking a little bit. So I'm gonna trade later on. New York session today is Tuesday. Gonna try and edit this vlog that you guys are watching right now. And Jesus loves you. All right, guys, quick trade update. It's Friday. Just came back from having a little dinner. Went ahead and took this Naz long right here on my alpha. Also took it onto the futures accounts as well. I did take an L earlier on in the day, but if this hits full TP, I'll be up around 16k right here. I'm in pretty deep drawdown on my alpha because I made a few mistakes. It happens. I'm down 15k. So if this trade hits full TP, I'll make back all my drawdown plus like a 3k payout and be back to break even for the payout cycle. So very nice. Literally just looking for that 3-pin breakout. We have that impulsive higher, counter trend corrective, price comes back into structure, retests, breaks the previous 5-minute highs, and then hopefully has that impulsive to have that continuation move. Essentially, it's just one big break and retest with a few extra steps right here. But it's a very, very clean setup. And right now, Naz have got some crazy volume. So fingers crossed, I'll check back later. All right, lads, little vlog update because I didn't update you after we took that trade on the Friday. As you can see behind me right here, the trade actually did end up playing out to full TP, which is very nice, but also a little bit annoying because on one of the positions I got break even. So let me show you right here. So total on my Alpha Capital Group account, I ended up closing out the day at 13.8k profit. I'm not sure if you can see it right there on camera. Now, very, very nice day, but the thing is this account was actually in deep drawdown. I was at around 15k in drawdown total on the account, which is 5% of the 300k max account. I haven't traded it in a little while. It was a combination of bad distribution. I was meant to take certain trades on this account and I just didn't end up taking them. And then the ones that I did take ended up being SL. So I just had a really bad distribution on the Alpha account, put it into deep drawdown. And I was like, yo, you know what? Got to stop being a bitch. I raised 2%, went for the trade, and ended up clearing back all the drawdown, and now there's a payout secured on the account. It's a very, very small payout, and I'm probably not even gonna take the payout because I'm waiting for Monday, market open tomorrow, to risk another 2%, make a quick 15 racks, and then have a beautiful payout ready for Japan. But yeah, that's how it goes, especially when you're managing multiple accounts. You're always at some point in time gonna have one account that goes in deep drawdown. At some point in time, you're gonna have one account that you miss an entry on, or you take a bad entry, or something happens, you know what I'm saying? It's inevitable, especially when you got over 20 accounts like I do across CFDs and futures. it's borderline impossible to manage all of it and trade it successfully. And literally, bro, in the past week, I missed 2 positions that would have cleared over 10 RR on the alpha account. So like, bro, I should be up like 35 bands right now, but shoulda, coulda, woulda, hindsight is 2020. It's in the past, it is what it is. My first entry was actually a little bit lower down. I'll do a trade breakdown at the end of this video. I had an initial entry that if I left that first entry, I would have closed out that position for a total of $24,000. But I got break even on the entry and then I ended up re-entering a little bit later, which is very stupid decision making from me. Because if I wanted to be in the trade, I should have just stayed in the trade. So yeah, I sort of finessed myself, but you live and you learn. I went ahead and took that trade on my FTMO account as well. I'm not logged in on my phone right now, but I'll pop something up on screen. I'm at 3K on my FTMO account and I have a payout secured on the new FTMO, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a fresh 100K account I literally just got. It's only like a $300 payout, but what I like to do, especially with these FTMOs, is I get the account, I make a small bit of profit, secure the first payout where you get the refundable fee back. So that way I'm break even on my investment and my psychology is a lot easier. And then on the next payout cycle, that's when I start risking heavy and really going for those trades. But on the first payout, I'm more than happy just getting my refund back, getting a small bit of profit. And then that way I literally have the account for free as opposed to risking what I initially paid to begin with. All right, boys, I don't know where I was at in the recording. I had to go take a massive emergency shit. I'm not gonna lie, but back to what I was saying about that trade. Is I caught it on my Blue Guardian account as well. I had one live funded with Blue Guardian and I just made that payout right there, which is beautiful. I'll show you in a second. $3.4 thousand. So yeah, I've been absolutely killing it on my Blue Guardian account recently. Blue Guardian's been really, really solid. So I went ahead and bought a few more accounts. I'll pop up a little B-roll or some shit right now. But I bought a 200K account and a 100K account to go for their max allocation. And I actually ended up passing one of them. The second one's on a phase 2 at the moment. But hopefully looking to get that passed as well. Yeah, almost max allocation Blue Guardian. This is a part of my road to 2 million series. I'm very, very close to 2 million in total capital. I believe right now, including futures, I'm probably around 1.8 last time I checked. There's a few accounts that are technically live funded, but I don't trade them or they're in significant drawdowns. So I'm not classing them in this categorization. Otherwise, it would already be over 2 mil. But right now, my main firms that I'm really focusing on at the moment is definitely Alpha Capital Group. I'm really gonna go hard at this 300K account. I don't care, in these next few weeks, I'm either gonna lose it or make generational payouts. FTMO got back to the max allocation, or getting back to the max allocation, one account away, really stacking some payouts on that. So after this next payout cycle, it's gonna be going very, very heavy. And then we've got Blue Guardian and then Handtech as my main four that I'm really trading with. Besides from the futures, which is obviously Alpha Futures is my main futures focus, and I'm trading with Apex as well. So yeah, honestly, there's a lot going on in the markets these past week, 2 weeks with war and the Trump and all of this. Very, very mental, but there's lots of opportunities. If you guys aren't inside the academy, you need to tap the fuck in because we've been catching bangers left, right, and center. Let me show you guys a quick little trade thing. Show you the payout and then we'll go outside or we'll see what we'll do. Like I said, payout right here, beautiful $3.4 thousand that I literally just got yesterday. This is a trade right here, textbook setup. If you guys are inside the academy, you should know all about the setup right here. Essentially, this whole thing is obviously a break and retest. Price pushes, comes back, retests, and we have that continuation. But if you know the strategy that I trade, you know this is a very common setup that I like to call the 3-pin breakout, which is where price has a impulsive to the upside, a counter trend corrective, usually consisting of 3 lower highs, and that's why you have the trend line drawn here just to help for a visual cue. Price creates 3 lower highs, comes back in, taps back into structure, respects and slows down. So you see the sign of depletion, price is slowing down, not moving anywhere. Then what do? We have big bullish impulsive candles that come up and technically break the structure here to the left. Now, in any other circumstance, this would have been my entry, but I didn't like the closure of how we broke. We closed with a little bit of an indecision. To me, it seemed like price was gonna come back and retest one final time. And I made a discretionary decision to wait for that retracement, even though that technically could have been my entry. I didn't like the RR on it. It was very high up. The candle was big. So I was like, cool. I have a very strong feeling when it come back and retest. So I wait for the comeback, entered on that retest. Simple 1 to 3 stop loss below structure. Looking for that continuation to swipe the high. And as you can see, price played out beautifully. We had lots of momentum on NAS, US 30 as well. Very, very similar move to what we had back here. Beautiful. All right, anyways, that's enough of the trading talk. Right now is Sunday, so I'm gonna take you guys downstairs. I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I just wanna talk to the camera for a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud out here because the construction has been going mental recently. These guys have been building all here and yeah, it's getting very crazy, but It's been an absolutely beautiful week. The markets have been so hot. This week has really just got me excited to trade again. Like, I haven't really felt that real vibe that I want to trade. I want to be in the markets. I want to take positions. I haven't felt that in a while. And I feel like it is because I recovered my alpha out of drawdown. Granted, it wasn't even in drawdown for a while, but during the period it was in like 4 or 5% drawdown, which I would consider pretty significant, especially for my trading style. Yeah, being in 5% drawdown, which for me, I'm not super familiar with, especially on these big size accounts where I was pretty much in 20K drawdown. It felt a little bit different, a little bit uncomfortable. Like, I didn't want to trade it because I was afraid to lose the account. And in my mind, my ego, I was like, yo, like, how can I be who I am? How can I be this great trader? And I have this max allocation account and I've made so many payouts and I'm gonna lose the account. And that idea, that like attachment to the account almost made me go back into my old trading habits and my old ways of being like, oh, I don't wanna lose the account. Like, please, no. Like, instead of trading and potentially losing it, I'm just not gonna trade it. And it really reminded me of this one time with my Forex funds. Back in the day, one of my first funded accounts I ever got was with my Forex funds. They're one of the biggest companies at the time, and like, I ended up grabbing an account with them. Obviously, you guys know the story, 3 years of failing. I eventually got funded. My first funded account, I believe, was a 20K account, and I made like a $300 payout on it. And after that, I ended up reinvesting, and I eventually got my first 6-figure account, my first 100K account. And I remember when I first got that account, I made one payout on it, one singular payout, and then I ended up going in like 3% drawdown on it. And bear in mind, I still had my other account at the time, my smaller size account. So I was like, yo, like, I'm gonna protect my big account and only trade my small account, and when I see a good setup, I'll trade my big account, which is not a bad train of thought. But I got so deep into this methodology that no setup was ever good for my big account. I was so conservative and so like worried of losing my big account or putting my big account in drawdown that I never ended up fucking trading it. And it's so stupid because that account was only ever in 2 or maybe 3% drawdown, nothing major. I could have very easily have recovered it and made it pay out. And I ended up for that entire year, entire 365 days, not trading that account. And you know what happened? Is eventually I lost it. Not because I traded it, not because I hit daily drawdown, but because the company went under. You know what I'm saying? I took that long to trade the account that the fucking company went bankrupt, and it ended up losing the account anyway. And it taught me a very important life lesson that, bro, like, it's all well and good getting to this point where you have these accounts and you have the capital, but if you don't trade it and you're not making payouts with it, it means nothing. So don't like fool yourself into thinking that getting funded is the finish line. The finish line is making payouts and making money. And if the accounts aren't working for you and doing that, then they're not doing their correct purpose. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just don't ever be afraid to lose your funded, because I promise you, one way or another, you're better off losing and still making progress than not trading it to begin with. But yeah, anyways, that was just a little rant from DFX. I'm not really sure where we're at in the vlog. I'm not really sure what is going on. But I'm getting ready to go to Japan literally tomorrow. I need to pack my bags and stuff today. I need to get a trim. My trim's looking crazy. I gave myself a little beard fade. Let me know what it's saying. But yeah, pretty much it. I need to pack my bags. I need to have breakfast. I need to get some videos and stuff out today. I need to edit this vlog that you're watching and post it today. So this may not be the best vlog, but hopefully you guys enjoyed and you appreciate me trying to upload a bit more consistently, because the Japan vlog is going to be fucking mental. I'm so excited. It's been a dream come true trip. I've literally so far spent 15 bands on this trip, and I've calculated it's probably going to be like a 30K trip, which is insane to even say out loud, because I can't even comprehend that like I'm actually spending 30 bands on a 3-week trip. But it is going to be once in a lifetime. It's a bucket list thing, and I'm super excited. So yeah, future Daniel, hopefully you enjoyed Japan. Hopefully you got some certain content for everyone at home who's watching the vlog. And right now, bro, this is either the end of the vlog or future Daniel. If you get to this part in the editing and there's not enough content, then yeah, figure it out, mate. But